Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is my 2018 Capstone video. This is a video about how to maintain or start up and maintain a Depop online store. Depop is an app that you can download, and you basically sell or buy clothes. You don't only have to sell clothes, you can sell other things like jewelry or just like things that you make. It's a really safe app. You just buy it, ship it. If whatever you buy doesn't come, then there's like app support that will refund you your money, and it's really easy to ship out your items. The first thing you do is download the Depop app from the App Store, and then once you do that, you make your account, and then what you have to do is set up your PayPal and link your PayPal to your bank account, and then link PayPal also to your Depop account. Once you have made your account and connected your bank, you can just personalize your account, like add your profile picture and a bio, and then just start posting your clothes. Here's what my account looks like. As you can see, I just have a profile picture and then my name. You can see there's some reviews from people that have bought from me. It's just really stuff about my shop in my bio. And then down here I just have the stuff that I'm selling. It's really pretty simple. You can like click on the items, and then it just says like the prices, and then I have a little description of what they are. But before you post them, you gotta figure out which clothes that you want to put on your store. The first thing you can do is go through your own closet and pick out clothes that you just don't wear anymore, and you can just sell those. So it's a good way to just make money, what you would have just donated anyways. The second way that I like better is going to thrift stores, because you just go and you buy it for cheap, and then you can sell it for what you think it's worth, and there's more options there. And at thrift stores, it's nice because it's a more variety of clothes. When I'm shopping at thrift stores, I buy stuff that I like and I personally would get, and I think that other people would like, and things that are interesting and you can't find everywhere. Because those are the two things that people are gonna buy, because if they can just find it themselves at a Goodwill, they're not gonna buy it from you at Depop. You don't necessarily have to buy stuff that fits you, because it's not for you, you're just gonna sell it. So I would focus more on if it looks good, like if it's good quality and it's interesting, you can't really find it anywhere. I also would focus on things that are kind of on trend, because this app is more of like a younger demographic. It's not really like adults on there selling their or trying to buy their clothes. It's more of like teens and young adults. So you'd want to buy things that people of that age group would want to buy. I also would think about the area around the thrift store that you're going to, because if it's a really nice area, then it's going to have nicer clothes in the Goodwill. Once you have picked out your clothes from either your closet or a thrift store or wherever you find them, you're going to want to make sure that you wash them so that way they're clean, because you don't want to sell somebody dirty clothes. That's just kind of rude to sell to a customer. And then once they're all clean and they're in nice condition, you want to start the process of taking photos of them to post on your online store. For the photos, you want to make sure that you have good lighting, which is usually bright and natural lighting. It doesn't have to be natural lighting. You can also use like the flash on your phone and just make sure that you can see the clothes better. The main point of taking the pictures is just to make sure that the customer knows what they're gonna buy. You want a plain background so it's not distracting from the item. The main focus should just be the item itself. I usually put them on a hanger and hang them on my wall and then because it's a plain background and it's easy to see, and then I get good lighting from the window, so it's just an easy thing to do, and I just take pictures like that. A lot of people also on the app will try on the clothes and then post that to show what they look like on, and I would do that if it doesn't look that good on a hanger. I would just try them on and take pictures like that. I usually don't do that because the clothes that I buy are from a thrift store and they're not usually my size, because I don't buy them for myself, I buy them to sell. Once you have your pictures of your item, it's time to post it on your online store. When you post your item, you're able to put a description of what it is. In the description, I usually say, if it's a well-known brand like Tommy Hilfiger or like Ralph Lauren, then I'll put that in the description, and then you just kind of say what it is, like gray crew neck or whatever you're selling. You also want to make sure that you include any damage that's to the item. Like if there's a little stain, you want to say there's a little stain right here, but it's still good quality. Because you don't want your customer to get it and be like, oh, where did this stain come from? I don't want it anymore. You want them to know what they're buying. Then you have to choose the price. For the price, I would usually, if you wouldn't buy it for the price that you're going to post it for, nobody else will either. So you want it to be enough, like high enough where you'll make a profit. It just depends on what the item is. Like if it's a hoodie, charge a little bit more, but if it's just like a regular t-shirt, maybe like $10 or like $12, just depending on what it is. It really just depends from item to item. So if it's an item that you think a lot of people will want and it's like a really nice quality, then maybe charge a little bit higher. But if it's just something interesting, you don't really care about it that much, but you think somebody would want to buy it, maybe like from $8 to $15, because you want to make a profit. That's the whole point of the app, of selling your clothes, but you don't want to charge so much that nobody's going to buy it. Also, something to consider is the fact that people on this app, you can message other people about their items and they can message you about your items. So the prices are negotiable. You can change anything about your post after it's posted. When posting your item, you also get to choose if you pay for shipping or if the buyer pays for shipping. So you want to consider that when you're pricing the item. Once your item is posted, you basically just wait until somebody sees your item and decides to buy it. To help gain more followers, what I personally did is I started to follow other people where I thought they would have the same demographic as I would, and I'd try to make sure that I follow active people. I'd go to their recent post and then go to their likes and follow those people, so that way it's people that are recently on the app and that are active with the people that they follow. And just by doing that, I gained about more than 150 followers, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to sell things. You don't really need a bunch of followers to sell things, but it is helpful because then they'll see it on their feed when they're going through the app, because the app is kind of like a social media app that you sell things on. It looks like Instagram, like you just post it and it goes into people's feeds, and then they can click on it and go to your profile. So it does help if they follow you, because they'll just see it when they go through their feed. Once you get a buyer, it's time to start the shipping process. This is actually really easy. It's way easier than I expected it to be. First, I just make sure that the money has transferred to my PayPal, because you don't want to ship it if you haven't gotten the money yet. Depop will email you the shipping label, and you can just print that out, cut it out, and just bring it with you to the post office. And then at the post office, you don't have to bring your own box. They have boxes there that you can use for free because of the label that Depop gives you. So you just get that box, and the people at the post office will just tape on the shipping label, and it's just easy as that. You just give it to them and leave. It's not very difficult. And then once that's done, you let the buyer know that you've shipped out their item, that it's on the way. You can also give them the tracking number, which is helpful in case they want to know where it is or when it's going to get to their house. Once you've shipped it out and you've left a review, you're done with that buyer, and you can just go on with the rest of your items, post more clothes, and just improve your account by like following more people, gaining followers, and just being active on the account. And then after that, you're done. You've made your sale, and that's all you really need to do. Overall, it's just a really easy app to use. You basically just open it up and you can see your feed and stuff people are posting. Like, as you can see, there's some clothes, there were some toys earlier, just some cool stuff to buy. Some people even post like sales every once in a while, and then you just can access your profile, your messages, and then here's how you post new stuff, which I'm not going to post something right now. And then you can search for more items, and that's basically it. It's just really easy to use and a great app. Thanks for watching my Capstone video. Hopefully you learned how to start and maintain your own Depop account in case you ever wanted to start one.